The message in our society is wrong. You are not stuck with the brain you have. You can make it better, and I can prove it.
In recent years, scientists have uncovered the extraordinary influence of the human mind on our bodies, challenging old beliefs about consciousness and biology. At the forefront of this revolution is Dr. Bruce Lipton, a cellular biologist whose groundbreaking research reveals that the subconscious mind, rather than our genes, is the true architect of our reality. What's even more fascinating is that our sleep could be the most powerful time to reshape who we are. Dr. Lipton's work suggests that the mind's power, particularly the subconscious, holds the key to personal transformation. Dr. Bruce Lipton's groundbreaking discovery. Dr. Bruce Lipton's journey into understanding the power of the subconscious mind began with his scientific research at Stanford University's School of Medicine. He initially focused on studying cells, particularly the way they respond to environmental signals, but his discovery was nothing short of revolutionary. He found that cells are not controlled solely by their genetic code. Instead, they are influenced by the perceptions and beliefs that filter through our consciousness. Dr. Lipton famously stated, "It's not the DNA that controls the cell, it's the environment, interpreted by our mind." This principle led to the development of his theory, the biology of belief, which proposes that our thoughts, beliefs, and emotions directly influence the chemistry of our bodies, and ultimately, our health. This was a groundbreaking idea that shook the foundations of biology. Until Dr. Lipton's research, the prevailing belief was that genes controlled all aspects of our biological functions. However, his work showed that our perceptions, which are shaped by our environment, beliefs, and experiences, play an even greater role in shaping who we are. Lipton's findings create a bridge between science and consciousness, suggesting that the mind has the power to influence the body on a cellular level. This discovery has far-reaching implications for how we understand health, healing, and personal growth. The role of the subconscious mind in our lives. According to Dr. Lipton, 95% of our daily actions are governed by the subconscious mind. This vast automatic system is responsible for managing habits, emotional reactions, and the behaviors we've learned over a lifetime. Unlike the conscious mind, which is analytical and creative, the subconscious operates like a recording device, constantly replaying ingrained habits and patterns. This is why many of our daily actions feel automatic and habitual. We are operating largely on autopilot. While the conscious mind may hold our goals and desires, it is the subconscious mind that ultimately determines whether those goals will manifest in our reality. Understanding this is crucial for anyone seeking personal transformation. Lasting change cannot simply come from conscious effort or positive thinking. The subconscious mind must be reprogrammed to align with the desires of the conscious mind. This is where the concept of programming the mind while you sleep becomes significant. Dr. Lipton's research shows that during sleep, especially in the transitional phases between wakefulness and dreaming, the mind becomes highly receptive to new suggestions. This creates a powerful opportunity to reshape our subconscious beliefs and transform our lives. The honeymoon effect, when love shapes biology. Dr. Lipton also explores the honeymoon effect, a concept he uses to describe the initial period of a romantic relationship when everything feels effortless and perfect. During this time, the conscious mind is fully present, and life seems full of joy and excitement. Biochemically, this phase is marked by the release of feel-good chemicals such as dopamine, oxytocin, and serotonin, which create a sense of well-being and vitality. The body is in a regenerative state, promoting growth and health. The mind is free from stress and worry, allowing for optimal biological functioning. However, as time passes, the conscious mind begins to focus on daily responsibilities, routines, and external pressures. The subconscious mind then takes over, and old habitual patterns begin to resurface. This shift can lead to the fading of the honeymoon effect, not because love disappears, but because the conscious mind becomes distracted, and the subconscious reverts to its automatic programming. Dr. Lipton's work suggests that this cycle is not only true in relationships, but in all aspects of our lives. As we move from conscious awareness to subconscious programming, we lose the vitality and energy that comes from being fully present and engaged in the moment. Reprogramming the subconscious mind during sleep. Dr. Lipton's research shows that our biology responds directly to our perceptions. When we feel stressed or threatened, stress hormones like cortisol are released, suppressing immune function and growth. However, when we feel safe and loved, the body produces growth hormones, endorphins, and other chemicals that promote healing and regeneration. This underscores the fact that our perceptions, shaped by the subconscious, have a direct impact on our physical health. Sleep plays a crucial role in this process of subconscious reprogramming. During sleep, especially in the deeper stages, the brain enters a more suggestible state. This is when the subconscious mind is more open to receiving new ideas and beliefs. Dr. Lipton's work suggests that we can use sleep as a tool to reprogram our minds by incorporating positive affirmations, visualizations, and empowering suggestions just before sleep. The key is to bypass the critical, analytical filter of the conscious mind and allow the subconscious to accept these new ideas without resistance. The power of repetition and emotion. Reprogramming the subconscious mind is not an instant process. Dr. Lipton explains that the subconscious learns primarily through repetition, emotion, and experience, not through logic. Simply repeating affirmations or resolutions is not enough. The subconscious mind must internalize these new beliefs through repeated exposure and emotional resonance. This is why positive affirmations and visualizations work best when they are paired with strong emotions like belief, gratitude, or joy. Dr. Lipton uses the analogy of a tape recorder to explain how the subconscious mind operates. Just as a tape recorder records everything it hears, the subconscious records everything it experiences. In early childhood, the brain operates predominantly in theta waves, a state that allows for effortless learning. However, as adults, we often lose access to this state. The good news is that we can re-enter this receptive state through practices like meditation, hypnosis, or simply by focusing on our breath. When we enter this state before sleep, the subconscious is more receptive to new beliefs and suggestions. Mind wandering and the subconscious. Throughout the day, our minds often wander, drifting from the present moment into memories, daydreams, or habitual thought patterns. This mind-wandering state is not a passive process. In fact, it plays a crucial role in shaping our subconscious beliefs. Research shows that we spend a significant portion of our waking life in this wandering state, often without realizing it. While mind-wandering can be a source of creativity and reflection, it can also reinforce negative thought patterns if left unchecked. The key is to consciously guide this wandering process. Rather than allowing our minds to drift into negativity or fear, we can redirect our thoughts toward positive imagery and constructive beliefs. By consciously focusing our thoughts and emotions on growth and possibility, we can reshape our subconscious mind and align it with our conscious desires. The science of autohypnosis and subconscious transformation. Dr. Lipton also introduces the concept of autohypnosis, a state where brainwave activity shifts from the fast analytical beta waves to the slower, more receptive alpha and theta waves. This state, which is common in children under 7, allows for rapid learning and absorption of new beliefs. Through hypnosis or meditation, adults can regain access to this state and reprogram their subconscious minds. Autohypnosis is not about controlling or manipulating the mind. Rather, it's about alignment, bringing the subconscious into agreement with the conscious goals we hold. When both the conscious and subconscious minds are in harmony, behavior becomes effortless. This state of alignment is what Dr. Lipton refers to as biological coherence, where thought, emotion, and physiology work together to support our goals. Using sleep for subconscious reprogramming. The power of sleep in subconscious reprogramming cannot be overstated. Sleep is when the brain consolidates memories and processes emotions, but it's also a time when the subconscious mind is most receptive to new information. By listening to affirmations or visualizations before sleep, we can guide the subconscious to accept new beliefs and patterns. Over time, these positive messages become integrated into the subconscious mind, leading to lasting change. The emotional tone of these messages is crucial. When affirmations are paired with positive emotions, such as love, gratitude, or peace, the brain releases neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine, which promote neural plasticity and facilitate the integration of new beliefs. This is why listening to positive affirmations before sleep can be such a powerful tool for transformation. Conclusion. Dr. Bruce Lipton's research invites us to recognize the power of our own minds. Through understanding how the subconscious mind operates, we can learn to reprogram our beliefs, habits, and behaviors, transforming our lives from the inside out. Sleep, once seen as a passive state, becomes an active tool for personal growth. By consciously directing our thoughts, emotions, and beliefs before sleep, we can reshape the subconscious mind and align it with our deepest desires. When we synchronize our conscious and subconscious minds, we unlock the potential for effortless change, growth, and transformation.